everyone, my name is Nova, so my mom Judy.
Hello.
And welcome to our reaction channel. And today we are continuing our reactions of Game of Thrones. We're on season 2, episode 5, The Ghost of Harrenhal. So before we start our reaction, again, like always, out for the full-length reactions on my Patreon. So you want to check those out. And I've linked to my Patreon in the description box down below. Okay, so, yeah, so where we left off, where the biggest thing, Mel gave birth to a shadow baby, and Davos was like, what in the world is going on? So that was freaking him out, freaked you out. You're like, what is that?
Right.
So who knows, we'll see what's up with that. And, oh yeah, Arya's gonna be Tywin Lannister's new cupbearer.
Right.
Dany made her way into Karth.
Right.
Not Quarth, but Karth. The greatest city that ever will be, or whatever they call it. What else happened? Yeah, and some...
That's good.
Yeah. That was about it.
Yep.
Oh, and Rob met that one girl, Talissa, and he was kind of like eyeing her up. And
oh, yeah, the nurse.
The nurse. Yeah. And the rest of the stuff was just too dark. We won't talk about it. So.
Yeah.
Let me fix my earphones really
No
quick.
need to talk about that.
Yeah. I know, we had a rough episode. We watched Game of Thrones first and then we did Vikings, and they were pretty rough back to back last week. So.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, right?
What the hell?
They're just standing there like, what in the world?
That was bizarre.
Right? Ooh, dang, Brienne. Ooh. Uh-oh. Renly's dead.
Yeah.
That was quick. Like, okay, we gotta get it real quick, because our king's dead, and they're gonna Brienne did it. Because reasonably, who else would do it? They want to think it's a shadow creature.
Figure, right? I like her dress.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. A lot of people hate the dress, though.
I liked it last week, or last...
See, I
forgot to say something.
I personally think Marjorie has some of the best outfits on the whole show.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think she has the best outfits, but a lot of people don't like this dress. I always liked it.
No. I want to be the queen.
She's like, oh, well, okay then.
It's the king's royal prerogative to withhold sensitive information from his counselors.
Oh, maybe Cersei doesn't even know. Oh yeah, she doesn't even know. I think so. She's not telling. She's probably embarrassed that she doesn't know.
If the vile allegations against my brother and sister are true, do you think it would make Jaime more likely to kill you or less likely? When I tell him you're fucking her, I mean. Smart money would be on more likely.
She's making wildfire.
But then perhaps his own unnatural urges would give him sympathy for yours.
The Alchemist Guild has been commissioned.
There's only one way to find out.
They have thousands of pots already stored in there. Lancel Lannister do solemnly vow.
All right. Enough. Even torturing you is boring. Just kidding.
Tyrion's the best.
Oh, Lancel, tell my friend Bronn to please kill you if anything should happen to me.
Please kill me if anything should happen to Lord Tyrion.
Nice.
Be my pleasure.
Hard truths cut both ways, Sir Davos.
Hard truths cut both ways. What does that mean? I know you just said it, but I'm too tired to even think.
We're just both being truthful and honest.
Mm.
Like, if you're gonna be truthful with me, I'm gonna be truthful to you.
Gotcha.
Might not be what you want to hear.
Gotcha. And I'm just tired to even, like, think about it.
You have to admire his imagination.
He's talking about you.
Demon monkey?
People think you're pulling the king's strings. They blame you for the city's ills.
Blame me? Trying to save them.
You don't need to convince me.
What happened?
My crew would wait on deck for a year if I asked them to. This lot, though. Enjoy the stone wall.
And then
Theon's thinking.
Has a good mind for warfare. His men worship him.
King of the
As long
North.
as he keeps winning battles, they'll keep
Yeah.
believing he is king in the north. Failed.
Hopefully she keeps her mouth
How
shut.
about our help?
Right?
Or her emotions in check.
Right? So just to talk about Rob.
Yeah.
What do they say of Robb Stark in the north?
They call him the Young Wolf.
And
They say he rides into battle on the back of a giant dire wolf. They say he can turn into a wolf himself when he wants. They say he can't be killed.
do you believe them?
No, my lord. Anyone can be killed.
I love that part. She's threatening him.
What?
I said she's threatening him.
Oh.
Like, anyone can be killed. And hit in the meantime.
Oh, I was thinking she was talking about her dad.
No, I think she's saying like anyone can be killed. Like, I mean you. The
You're
way
right.
Tywin looked at her like,
You're right.
speak 3 names. And then we'll do the rest. Perhaps I will give you no more, no less. And we're done.
Come out with your mantra, girl.
I can name anyone. And you'll kill him.
A man has said.
The one who tortures everyone.
A man needs a name.
I don't know his name. They call him the Tickler.
That is enough.
Possible for the half-hand.
Beautiful, isn't it? Gilead
Sam. Oh my God, Sam.
More sickening than a man in love.
Before the Andals took Westeros from the first men,
Before I die, please, stop talking.
thousands of years ago, the first men stood here, where we're standing, all through the long night.
Thank you for that history lesson, Sam.
Aye. We'll live another day. Hurrah.
Dolores Ed. Oh my God, dude.
Piss on wildfire and your cock burns off.
7,811.
Wow, that's a lot.
Baratheon's fleet and armies both.
You'll be making it for me.
Tyrion's like, I want this to be under my control.
Right.
Bath is the wealthiest city in Essos. The last time a rich man gave me a dress, he was selling me to culture.
Princess in Zara. She's not a princess, she's a Khaleesi.
Oh, there is tension between those two.
Yeah, right?
Mother of dragons. On
Yeah.
behalf of the warlocks of Kent, I welcome.
We can be matching. There. Lipstick.
Often more than once. Should you grow tired of Saro's baubles and trinkets, it would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying. You are always welcome, Mother of Dragons.
She's like, okay. Yeah, House of the Undying doesn't sound ominous or anything.
Right?
You watch her.
Yeah, he is a little jealous.
Jorah.
I think so.
You have courage. Not battle courage, perhaps, but I don't know. A woman's kind of courage.
A mom's courage.
Not whole. Then I am yours, my lady.
Our own
I
bodyguard.
will
That's
shield
nice.
your back. I'll give my life for yours if it comes to that. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
I vow that you shall always have a place in my home and at my table.
and that I shall ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
I dreamt that the sea came to Winterfell. I saw waves crashing against the gates, and the water came flowing over the walls.
Is that a sign that Theon was coming?
Drowned men were floating here.
I'd like to join Lord Corrin. I've been called lots of things, but that might be my first, Lord Corrin.
Steward Snow, not a ranger. I fought and killed a white. How many rangers can say that?
He's the one.
It's true.
Aye. Kill
Jon
the
Snow.
white. You also let an old man beat your bruddy and take your sword.
Craster.
Oh, Craster.
Yeah.
Defense, that's a tough old goat.
I could take up John's duties while he's gone, my lord.
Sam. He's just so
I
sweet.
know. Gotta love him.
I know you have to love Sam. I can't, how can you not?
God, it looks so cold.
I
there.
know. I know
Tell
they did
me,
some filming
How
outside.
long has your manservant been in love with you?
Nah.
He's not my manservant and he's not in love with me.
Ha!
He's my
Jorah.
advisor. All I have to do.
Is marry me.
That was a
Of course.
romantic proposal.
I've already married once for love.
I only want
What do you want? Tell me.
to see you on the Iron Throne.
Why?
Oh.
You have a good claim. There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
Dang, Jorah.
She's like, oh shit, he was right.
Right, he was in love with me. Dang, Gendry.
You should stand side face.
Huh? Side face.
Syria.
Nope, that didn't sound good.
Mm-mm.
Go up there! Go and see where he comes from. Go up to battle.
Are we supposed to know who he is? Oh,
Yeah, he was the one
That's
that was
right, the
torturing people.
tickler.
Yeah, the tickler. He's like, one down. 2 more to go.
she's like, sweet.
Right?
I'm gonna give him some of his better name.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her little mantra of people she wants dead.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll get this ready. He might need to go outside.
Oh, you gotta go outside, BB.
Okay, discussion time. So if we look weird, it's because like we're crowded in. It's because our puppy decided to come up. And now for the record, we've been calling him a puppy. He's not technically a puppy. He's like a pit bull mix. So you know he's a good like medium to bigger sized dog. So he's on the couch with us, but of course he's not going to sit up.
And he's 4 years old.
And he's
so
4 years
not-
old.
yeah.
And so he's a little stinker butt. He decided he wanted to be up on the couch by us, but there's not really enough room for us. Well, there is.
Well, he's a lap dog.
He thinks he's a lap dog, but he's too big to be a lap dog. He's such a stinker. Anyway, okay, now discussion time, I guess, technically. Okie dokie, so let's just start. Oh, I gotta do my notes. Okay, we'll just start at the beginning. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, oh yeah, so the beginning. Okay, so Renly was talking to Kat, and he was like, you know, yeah, we'll set up a truce with Rob, it'll be good.
Right.
Maybe too good, right?
Right.
Obviously, because then the Shadow Baby thing came in, Shadow Man, and stabbed Renly right in the heart.
Yep.
And that was the end of Renly.
Yep.
Did that surprise you that that happened?
I guess I didn't know what the shadow thingy was gonna do. I guess I didn't realize he was just gonna go
Don't
like
even kill him.
Yeah, I guess I just thought maybe he was gonna cause havoc and kill a bunch of the army and stuff. I guess I didn't really think about him killing Renly, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you take him out, all the men go to Stannis.
And then of course everyone thinks that Kat and
Bran did it.
Bran had something to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were the only other two in the room, so it makes
Yeah.
sense that they would think that.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, we know, as Brienne believes,
Right.
it was in the shape of Stannis.
Yeah.
And then Brienne, she made her vow to Cat.
Yep. Cat made a vow back to her.
Yeah, because that's like what a knight does, is like they give a vow to their lady. So Cat's the lady, Brienne be the knight.
Yeah. So that's cool. Be interesting to see where that relationship, you know, their
yeah, their friendship goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then Brienne was like, when the time comes, you gotta let me go.
Yeah.
So I can go get my
Revenge.
And Cat's like, because you're always gonna have a place in my home if you ever need it.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, that's
sweet.
nice. Yeah.
And I love that Brienne was like, you don't have a warrior's courage, but you have a woman's courage. As if Brienne's not a woman herself.
It's a mama courage. That's
It
what
is
I think. It's that fierce mama fighting.
No, I agree. I think it is a mama's courage. It's just different. Because she's fighting for her kids now.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, that's really the only thing she has fighting for herself is her kids.
Yeah.
So now that Ed's gone. Okay, so that'll happen. Okay. And then, oh yeah, and then Marjorie at the beginning, she told Littlefinger, she's like, I don't want to be a queen, I want to be the queen.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll see where Marjorie's gonna go. How do you feel about Marjorie?
I don't really.
So too early?
Yeah, you know, I'm sure there's something there that her story, more of her story, will come out later. You know.
Yeah, but we like
But Dany wants to be the queen.
Oh, Dany does want to be the queen too.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens if.
And Cersei
those two
probably
meet.
wants to be the queen.
The queen, right?
She used to be the queen until Joffrey.
Right.
Now she's the queen regent, the queen mother. She's not
Well,
technically the queen.
Oh, that'd be too weird.
Oh my god! Cersei is not gonna marry Joffrey! She's not gonna be with Joffrey!
But she could marry him and become the queen again.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you knew right where my mind went.
Yes! I was like, what? I was like, oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh, that's nasty.
Well, it is all nasty anyway. So.
Well, because at least her and... I don't know if we talked about this on camera, I don't remember. But we had talked about... I think we talked about this off camera, about Cersei and Jaime and how even though... Sure, they're twins, so that's kind of gross. But, like, it makes sense. I mean, they're the same age. They grew up together. You know, Tywin is a hard ass of a dad. They lost their mom at a young age. You know, so they kind of only had each other to lean on. So we were talking about that off camera, how, you know, it's not that surprising that they would have developed feelings for each other.
Right.
And then probably being twins, it probably gave them even, like, a stronger, weird, like, connection.
Right,
You know, it was just weird, sure, but I think it kind of makes sense in that way. Whereas her son, that's just weird.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know.
And we know the only reason she's with Lancelot is because he reminds her of a young Jaime.
Right.
So that's the only reason she's with him.
Right.
Because she's missing Jaime. Because he's still captured by Robb. Yeah, all these queens. We got all these kings and all these queens. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
look, it's that king and the queen.
Yeah.
And then, I love how Littlefinger was like, revenge is the purest motivation or whatever.
Yeah.
So then we got introduced to Wildfire in this episode. And so Wildfire, like the pyromancer makes, like he was saying, it's a super hot substance. It's so hot it can burn steel. Of course, human flesh, but like steel is gonna be more difficult to burn than human flesh.
Right.
And he was saying that that's what the Targaryens used once the dragons went extinct, because they could replicate it and it could be
Right, like dragon fire.
like dragon
Right.
fire. Because dragon fire is even hotter than regular fire.
Right.
So wildfire is even hotter than regular fire. And now Tyrion's like, I want you to make it for me. So what do you think's up with that?
I don't know.
What do you think's Tyrion's plan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't figured him out yet.
Because they know Stannis is going to come invade King's Landing eventually. He
Yeah.
wants to take back the throne. He's going to come eventually. And that's why Cersei was preparing on the wildfire.
Right, right.
So, yeah, I guess we'll see what their plan is.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Stannis killing Renly?
Yeah, it's kind of, well, yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty
it's-
cold killing your own brother, but.
Pretty cool, yeah.
But, you know, he is is he under the influence of that?
Mel.
Yeah, I don't
Her.
know. Maybe he's under the influence of her.
Like
Would he have done it
if
without her? I don't know.
Oh, like
Because they don't really know him that well.
They don't really know him that well, yeah.
He's a fairly newish character, so.
And we've only seen him since he's known
handful
Mel.
of times, yeah. Yeah.
We haven't known him he's like before he met her.
Right.
It's true. She could be like putting like a spell on him or something. She's whispering in his ear. Like Davos is saying, it scares him. And she's whispering in his ear.
And he obeys.
And he obeys her.
So, yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. And of course, but Davos did convince him to leave Mel out of the final fight when they go to
Right.
King's Landing, to leave her behind. Because he said, if she goes, it's ultimately going to be her victory.
Right.
It's not going to be your victory.
Right.
And yeah, and then I had that question, what is that hard truth cuts both ways? I was so confused for a second. My brain's tired. I've had a weird day. And so I was like, well, I'm too tired to figure it out, but you explained it to me. Trying to read my handwriting.
Where you at? Point.
I wrote demon something. Demon?
I can't.
Mean.
Belly.
I don't know what I wrote. I guess it doesn't matter. I can't tell what I wrote.
Yeah, me either.
Who cares? Okay. So yeah, okay, then we got to see on storyline. I can't read my own notes, you guys. I can't read my own notes. Alright, so we got to Theon, and he was trying to command his new crew on the sea bitch, and they weren't respecting him.
Right.
Because the Ironborn, I kind of wrote this down, they respect, I think, more actions rather than rank.
Right.
You prove yourself through your actions, not just because you're the captain.
Right.
And that's why Yara, she's like, oh, my men would, they'd wait on a ship for a year if I told them to. And Theon's like, whatever, sister, whatever. Right, and so he was talking to Dagmir, his first mate. And because they were going to take, like, I don't know, some, like, so
fishing village, yeah.
And he convinced Theon essentially to take Torrhen Square,
right.
knowing that Winterfell would send their men down to protect it because it's close to Winterfell, meaning that presumably leaves Winterfell open for the Ironborn to come take it, presumably. And we can kind of infer that by Bran's vision, because you guessed it. When we were watching the episode, you guessed, you were like, does Bran's like,
dream? Are they visions of what's going to happen?
What's going to happen? Because he had this dream that the sea came over Winterfell.
Yeah.
And left people dead.
Yeah.
Including Sir Roderick, he said.
Right. So that would be, not literally the sea, but
the Ironborn.
Right.
Because I think it's a clue because Bran said there were drowned men, and we know that the Ironborn. They pray to the drowned god.
That's right. That's right.
I'm assuming. I think that's supposed to be a little clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guessed it. You kind of inferred it. So, but I guess we'll see if that's ultimately what goes down or not. Or maybe it's a wild goose chase. But we did know they did attack Torrhen Square.
Right.
But of course, all the guys are thinking it's the Lannisters. Because why would they think it's the...
Right.
Why would they think it's Theon? Why would they think it's the Ironborn? Alright, so then, one of the best scenes, in my opinion, is with Arya and when she's with Tywin. And they're talking, and she asks him about Robb, and she's like, oh, we call him the young wolf, and
he could turn into a wolf.
And how he can't be killed. And Tywin's like, do you believe that? She's like, no, my lord, anyone can be killed. And she gives him that look, and then Tywin looks at her like, it's just like, he gives her almost a warning look like, what are you, like, be careful, girl, like, what? I think I don't know, what do you think he's thinking there? Like, Tywin. I always kind of think he's just, because why would he think that she's threatening him? You know what I mean? Unless Tywin just has good instincts, or he's maybe confused, like what is this girl saying? I don't know what he's saying. But I just love that scene though, where she's like, anyone can be killed, and she gives him that look. I think it's just awesome. All right, and then we meet our Death Genie, and I don't think has he said his name yet? He might have, but if he hasn't, he says it later. I don't know if he says his name yet. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think so. Anyway, so we'll just call him Death Genie for now. And so he, if I don't know if you remember, he was with those two other men.
Yep.
Yeah, in the cage.
In the cart. Yeah.
She let them out. Yeah. Yeah, and so he was like, I'll give you, so you have to repay the Red God.
Right.
Back. You saved 3 lives, give 3 lives back. And so she was, I think, testing him with.
Right. Yeah, because I was surprised she didn't give him a more serious name.
Yeah, like Tywin's name or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think she wasn't sure, like, if this is real or not. So she's like, okay, well, we'll just test him.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because I'm not sure if she could trust him or, well, one, could he do it, but just even the trust.
Mm-hmm.
And
he did it. He did it.
Yeah, yeah.
He killed the tickler. So, you know, so she's like, I love when he lifts up his finger. Like, what?
Yeah.
And then, okay, so then for John's storyline, they might be, so they're still obviously beyond the wall. And so they met up with a man, Corin Halfhand, and he's, you know, fellow ranger.
Mm-hmm.
He just, I guess, just apparently lives beyond the wall, you know, probably just scouting stuff and taking note back or whatever. And so, and they end up at the Fist of the First Men, where Sam gave us a nice history lesson about how that's where I guess the first men who came over to Westeros landed, supposedly. And what the heck? Right, so Corin Halfhand, he was saying that, so there's those wildling lookout, you know, parties, and we need to take them down because Mance Raider, who we know is the king beyond the wall, you know, is amassing all the wildlings together, and if they all come together, they're gonna take the wall, and the Night Watch aren't gonna stop them from invading. So they're like, okay, we have to take out these scouting parties,
right?
Because they'll be able to tell Mance that we're coming, so we need to take them out. So that's what they're gonna go do.
Gotcha.
I didn't know if you caught that or not.
Kind of, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. And Sam's being sweet. Sam's like, I'll take over the duties of John, and John finally is gonna become a ranger, gets his chance to be a ranger.
Yeah.
Which he so desperately wanted. It makes me think of Sam's line, I've always wanted to be a wizard. I just think John's like, always wanted to be a ranger. And the other storyline, was Dany, I think.
Yeah.
And so, right, so she's chilling in Carth, and I love her dress.
Yeah.
It's pretty dress. And Zara was on Doxos, that is his name, Zara. He's like, okay, so I have this vault. No one can break into. Got like all this money in there. I'll give you half if you marry me. Do you think she should marry him?
Yeah. Well, like, what's his reason for wanting to, you know?
Right.
To get the dragons? I don't know.
Power or something.
Yeah, more power. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then she confirmed that what's his face?
Dora.
Yeah, does like her. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like,
she could never see it before, but then once he says, she's like, oh.
I think we'll put it on her radar. I don't think she ever thought of that before. But then when Zara was like, your manservant's in love with you, she's like, he's not my manservant, he's my advisor. He's not in love with me.
Yes,
of course, when Jorah, what did he say to her? He was like, oh, I got him right now. He said.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, when he said that one line, I can't remember what he said, but when he said that one line, that it pretty much meant like, oh, you can tell he's got feelings for her. And it's funny because when I asked you in season 1, I'm like, do you think he has feelings for her? And you're like, oh, maybe like a dad.
Well, yeah, first, but yeah.
Yeah, but clearly we can tell it's more romantic. Oh yeah, and then because you know, and then she's teaching, and then last thing that she was teaching Drogon how to light fire. So she's saying that word Dracarys. So every time she said Dracarys, he would light his meat on fire, so the dragons could start feeding themselves. And then last but not least was Marjorie's awesome dress.
Right.
I just have to say this again. So apparently, I think, from my understanding, it's called the burrito dress.
It looks like a burrito. I was going to say it the last show, and I forgot to say I liked it.
Like, so
the last time we'd seen her.
I think Marjorie has some of the best outfits on the whole show. I think, like hers and Dany's are some of my favorites.
Yeah.
And it cracks me up how that's, I think, a dress that a lot of people hate. People hate that dress because I think it's so weird looking. I've always
That's what I liked about it.
Because it's so unique.
It is.
It's so weird. I know. I think Marjorie's got the best outfits. They're just, it's interesting. Unique.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I think that was it for the whole episode.
Okay.
Yeah. So, any other thoughts, predictions?
Nope.
Going on, other than the fact that you still think Cersei's gonna end up with Joffrey.
Excuse me. No, I really don't.
She's like, it's gonna happen.
It's just too weird, man.
I know, it's too weird. Alright, so, excuse me. Oh, so I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Again, if you want the full-length reactions, you can go check them out on my Patreon, link to the description box down below. And again, if you want extra content from me, I have a collection of other YouTube channels, so link to them in the description box down below. And leave some nice likes, nice comments, click on that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. And have a beautiful, wonderful day. So goodbye, my lovely Dominators.
Good night.